get these phone calls almost every day, and it's just so interesting. These are a list of symptoms that the parents were describing their child. Not happy with who he is. Very, very, very low, broken, shattered self-image. Anybody here had that problem? Okay, starting from a very small age, he wasn't happy with his yarmulke. He wanted it smaller, and he wasn't happy with anything. At age 12, he went through a whole time for like about a year where he was stealing a lot. Age 12, stealing a lot, hands everywhere. Never obedient in yeshiva. Likes to bother the little kids. We have kids who are 16, 20, 25, 30, and they're bothering little kids. It's like they're little kids, leave them alone, right? And they're just bothering them. We had a parent here who told me that their son used to come in the morning, 4 p.m., and enter to the house like Godzilla, kicking little kids playing on the floor. Shut the music, you're screaming so loud. Meanwhile, he's blasting music till 4 o'clock in the morning at full blast, but if somebody's chewing a little louder or has something on, yeah? You got that? You're in the right room. Okay? Very, very sensitive. Extremely sensitive. It's like, that's bothering you? Right? Extremely hypersensitive. Lacks communication skills. You got that? Shuts down. No true friends. Doesn't know how to be a true friend. Right? I know your kids, okay? Doesn't know how to be a true friend. Can't maintain a friendship. Well, his friend who goes out of his way to help him, he'll stab him in the back, throw him away, won't get close to anybody. Very secretive. Lies and manipulates. And you know how I feel about that word. Manipulates. It's like the worst title you could put on a human being. Because a manipulator is planning and is evil. It's like an evil trait. I always said that you want to be meshadach with somebody, someone reads you a shidduch, and you want to find out, and they tell you the father is a master manipulator. That's like the worst thing you could say about somebody. You could say he's religious, he's not religious, he's this, he's that, he's rich, he's poor. You know, a manipulator means that he's going to be playing you. You got to be a genius, a manipulator. And we slap that title on a 10-year-old. Like they're this evil midos, okay? Big manipulator. And the whole conversation, they're telling me how every single thing he did, you know, I remember that he said he's going to go to school. And then he came up with a reason that, no, I can't go to school because, what a manipulator. Okay? He took out a knife and he threatened another kid in the class. At home, threatened his parents, I'm going to kill you, at a young age. And the list goes on and on. So many of the same symptoms that we're hearing from our kids, which 30 years ago, I don't think any parents would say that they know this about their kid. And I explained to them how all of these are symptoms of trauma. So if you have 10 symptoms, why should you say that your kid has 10 horrible things about them if there's one thing that explains all of these symptoms? Early childhood sexual abuse causes all of this. What else causes all of this? What else causes all of this? What else causes all of this? Nothing that I've ever come across. I just don't want you to be on recording. Unless you want to join me here, you could sit next to me. Right? What else causes this? Tell me something else that causes this. We'll get to you soon. So they're like, oh. I said, don't you realize he was scared to go on the bus? That's why he manipulated to not go on the bus. He couldn't function. He couldn't explain to you why he can't get up in the morning because he was having nightmares at night because he was scared someone's going to come and attack him. Everything, if you look at, and I told him, don't trust me, Google. Avi Fishoff says, all the kids are molested. No, I don't. All kids who want to die, that should be the first place that you check. And very often, they go from therapist to therapist, and this kid went through years of therapy. They can't figure out what's wrong. They tried working on the self-esteem. No. So I always say, Hashem doesn't give a person who's healthy 5 physical illnesses. You can't get a heart attack, stroke, diabetes, pick 2 other ones, lung problems and neuropathy. If someone's getting 5 sicknesses, check the immune system. Because each one is a machla. Why would Hashem give somebody 5 different machlas? Unless their immune system is very, very low and they're just falling apart. So bad midos is one machla. Depression is another machla. Anxiety is a separate machla. All these are different machlas. Lying, manipulating symptoms and machlas and bad midos and bad stuff. Why would one kid be so messed up? And if you just look at what child abuse, unfortunately, does, you'll see, hey, when Yosef HaTzadik revealed himself and said, Ani Yosef, all their questions fell away. That's so many questions. Why is this guy keeping us? Why is he giving us a problem? Why did he take Yehuda? Why did he interested about our father? Why? He said, Ani Yosef. And when the kids finally, and don't ask them because they cover it up, their mamish cover it up, TP parents have the highest chance of finding out after many years when they feel comfortable and secure that they can say it. Why won't he tell us? So that was what they asked me. Why won't he tell us? He's very open. How is he supposed to tell his father that your other son, who's matzliach and learning in koil and whatever, right, or your brother, right, that he did this to me? And plus, they're always threatened. And the guy, it's very easy to manipulate a child's brain. So the Lamaisa, they're very scared, and many of them take it to the grave. So how do we know if they take it to the grave? Because you look at their symptoms and you get to know the sugya. People in the sugya know. People want to die. Kids 10-year-olds, I'm getting calls about 10-year-olds, they want to die. I don't want to live. I'm like, that's a mental health issue. And they don't care about Shabbos. Something's very wrong with the child's mental health. And when you can fix that, it's not a Shabbos problem. They're not such geniuses that they're atheists at 10 years old. So this is what's happening to us, and we really have to cry. Al zeh ani bachia, of so many families that are in pain, and the parents who don't understand what's wrong, and everybody's giving a different opinion, and they don't know what to do, and she's too easy, and he's too tough, and everybody's screaming at each other and fighting with each other. It's horrible. It's horrible, and this is happening in thousands and thousands of families. So at least, hopefully, there could be some clarity and understanding that if somebody has many, many symptoms, they're probably suffering from it's not physical, right? So it's not a low immune system, it's trauma damage. Because trauma can do all of these things. Trauma damage.